Welcome to the channel, everybody. My name is Ryan, and we are back with some more RimWorld, and this is the Hussar and Highmate colony. As you can see, our Highmates are hard at work taking care of our two prisoners who are kind of stuck here. These are wasters, and they need their psychite to get through life, even just to get up and walk around, which means right now they're kind of stuck in a coma of sorts until they get some. Problem is, we can't operate on prisoners, and this includes giving them drugs. That counts as an operation. So, unfortunately, what that means is I got to figure a workaround here because we either need to recruit a pawn who is not of our ideology, which is going to be really hard to do considering we are restricted to only Highmates and Hussars in this colony. So, I mean, the kids that are born are little hybrids. They're allowed, of course, but we just don't have anybody else who's viable. This guy's not viable. He's a baseliner. We can't have him. So I'm actually super tempted to go in the options and go into the dev commands and just delete that just long enough to get the wasters up so that we can release them and walk, so they'll walk around and we can actually get them out of the prison, because it's taken a lot of labor and food to keep them alive at this point. And I don't see any other way to do it other than just to wait for a tremendous long time until they die, essentially, because that is what will be the ultimate outcome, is they're going to die from it. So I hate to do it, but let me see what I can do, if I can pull something out, and we'll give it a try. Well, unfortunately, believe it or not, I was not even able to find a way to get around this issue with the developer tools enabled. I tried it. I looked up several different commands I thought might work. I even manually made them high on go juice, as you can, or on yayo, as you can see. Right now, I made his brain. He's high on yayo, but he's still not moving, and it still shows the deficiency is active. So I don't think this works that way. I honestly, sadly, I think we have to try and sacrifice these guys. No medical care for either, and we have to cut off their food. I'm not trying to starve out prisoners. This is probably going to hurt our mood too. We're going to get some mood hits, I'm sure. But, oh look, he did get up and walk around. Okay, it worked. It worked. Let's look. It still shows him deficient, but he's moving. That was awesome. So I'll show you guys what I did then. I don't recommend going into the dev tools and messing around with too much stuff, but if you're in a real jam, it can help, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's a single player game, so it's not like you're cheating or anything necessarily. But there are issues, and if you're really, really stuck, go to the Reddit and just kind of search for key terms on the RimWorld subreddit. There are often guides on how to help with the dev tools there too. But just manually making them high on go juice is pretty straightforward command. So I'll show that to you here with this guy in a second. But let's just make sure I'm not wasting my time. I want to go ahead and set him to release, and let's get one of our Highmates to wake up. Release. Okay, perfect. Okay, exactly. So we don't have to kill him. Good, good, good. We can get around it. So let me show you what I did. I didn't intend for this to be a little tutorial here for dev commands, but we'll just show it off. I'll just show you exactly what happened. So you go to options, and then, like I said, development mode. Be careful here. There's a lot of changes you can make that'll screw up your save file. It won't irreparably alter your game, I don't think, but be careful, especially if you're playing with mods and stuff. So you get this whole list of commands up at the top here, which again, we won't go through any of those. In fact, what we need to do is come to the actual pawn, hit the health bar. Now you can see it also opens up this tool here for dev tool. And if we go to add HEDIF, initially I tried to look for a way just to remove that dependency penalty modifier, but I couldn't. So instead I came into this to add the condition of high on yayo. So I just went up to the search bar, because you can see there's a pretty big list you got to look through. So just make your life easier, go to yayo, high on yayo, do the brain. All right, and now boom, you can see he's high on it. And instantly I try and always go back in turn that back off as soon so you don't mess with anything accidentally or see any options which aren't normally available and stuff like that. But there you go. And some of the mods that you may play with are actually just tapping into the dev tools and activating certain functions which aren't available normal. And prime example of that is the speed tool I use. You can see I have a fourth level of speed, super fast or whatever. This is actually in the game, I think. I'm no coder or anything, but this I think is activated. You can turn this on in DevTools, but the mod simply does it for you. For folks like me who aren't that great at searching through the menus and stuff. But nonetheless, like I say, it's a handy little tool if you get a bug or if you get stuck with something like that. So boom, there we go. He's up and active even quicker than his last guy, so let's get him set to release. Shay, come on. Prioritize releasing. Okay. Problem solved. And you know what? I promise I just won't capture any more wasters in the future. If we get some more on the map, which I'm sure we will, we're going to be real hard pressed to actually have to go and save them because I know I've got to worry about that issue. Oh man, well, I was just taking a look at my water supply here and I realized I probably need a second well, so I'm going to try this out. In the last episode, we finally got the toilets up and running. So these are flushable toilets here. We've got nice steel ones, stainless steel, pretty nice, just like a prison. And we have a functioning sewage outlet. So everything's going pretty well with that. I'm just sitting here expanding it quietly, peacefully handling all the problems of the colony, and Randy throws another transport pod crash at me. This is like the fifth one in a row he's done now in 2 episodes. It's crazy. And of course it's a baseliner, so it's somebody we don't want, but they're an independent refugee. I mean, they're not a waster. Damn. I wish I was a waster though, because we would take full advantage of this, but we're not. We're not the toxic waster colony. Not this time around, who, by the way, were cannibals if you missed that series. There is a link below if you'd like to watch that as well. But nonetheless, we are obligated to rescue / capture and release anyone who was brought to the colony, just like the wasters. Even if I have to go into the game options, we will do it. So let's get our Highmate out here. Death in 7 hours. Tell you what, let's get Shepard to prioritize stabilizing her right here on the spot, right in the river. Okay, well, this is going to help out, relieve a little bit of the pressure. Looks like Morty, who was one of the space pod drops, he's leaving on his own, so very good. And I'm going to immediately get rid of that spot there. So let's take a quick peek at Strong and little Lady V. There she is. Now, I am often forgetting, yeah, Lady V is the daughter. Sometimes she'll take care of Buddy here too, Booty, who is Shay and Strong, or Hutch's companion here. Yes, there he is. We need to get a hat for this gentleman. He's got nothing on, although he's wearing his favorite colors. I've tried to get everybody in their colors here. Oh, she needs to change her shirt and stuff. All right, Shay, when you wake up, please use the styling station. And let's see, so we have no luck with the toques, just because I don't have any wool or anything out there right now. We need to start worrying about taming some animals. I do. There's Muffalo out here, and I believe Shay is a fairly competent animal handler. Let me take a look at her. Yeah, she's okay. She could at least handle Muffalo, so I'm going to have to force them. I think the big priority is the traps real quick, so I'm going to allow them to work on these. Up the water well. All right, Hutch, you finish the water well. Then there's so many things we're working on construction wise. I can't wait for these kids to grow up. And let me tell you, they're getting close. I think 3 years old, I'm pretty sure, is when they're able to get up and walk around. Lady V is the oldest, but only by about 10 days or so. So it's going to be nice having a couple of handlers, or not handlers, a couple of haulers who can move stuff to these construction areas, so our workers, or the actual construction people, don't have to do it. But I'm eagerly awaiting that moment. Here we go. All right, let's get the apparel color changed, set to favorite. She's got a very nice, I've been generous in calling it a dark mustard, but really it's brown. She likes brown. Okay, here we go. So I was just supervising, quote unquote, Hutch while he works on the traps over here. And we got our first, well, technically our second quest for our relic. The first one is just to start the quest line. But with this one, we get to go actually search for it. So let's see here. High Stellarch discovered ancient complex a long distance away. Can't spare people, but he's hoping to supply exactly 3 colonists. Complex contains an unknown threat and sought by enemies, so if we stay there too long, essentially, we'll get raided. He will send a shuttle, pick us up, and it'll come and bring us back, too. These can be tough, but this early in the game, with only 3 colonists required, it's probably not that hard. Now, at this point, if I were to send 3 colonists, which is obviously the majority of the capable people, it's going to really mess things up and potentially ruin us. So, what I'm going to do is just this quest, too, if we take another look at it, there's no time. There's no time limit on this. We can do this at these relic quests at any time we want. So I'm not going to accept it now because then the shuttle would land and we would have a limited time. Once you've landed, you must do it in 2.6 days. When the shuttle arrives, you got to get to it in 24 hours or it leaves. So it's not the end of the world even if you fail. I'm pretty sure it'll just pop back up in a different form later down the road. But still, I'm going to sit on that for now at least. Oh no, check it out. We just got something here. This is not good. Mech Cluster has landed not far from the Love Shack. That's us. There's an EMI dynamo machine. So that means no electricity until we get this thing knocked out. Well, you know who's going. Oh, it's super close though. Wait, no. Oh crap, I thought this was us right here. This is us. It's super far actually. Look, we are literally just on the edge of it. No. So what are we going to do? Holy crap. We got to send, what, 1 Hussar? You know what we could do? We could wait till a couple days here till Lady V turns 3. But then we have no electricity. Look, immediately locked out. All this food. Well, I don't have much, actually. All right, we need some meat. But I can't use this anymore. My stove is out. No, we have to send our Hussars. I have to send 1, though. Strong shouldn't even go. She's pregnant. She's still in her first trimester, so that would be an ideal time, but oh my gosh, plus she's the one with the armor. This is bad. This is real bad. Let's look at his gear. Doesn't even have a hat. Man, oh man. I'm trying to think. We do have a animal pulsar, but that's not really going to help. I think we do. Yeah, we do right there. I mean, that'll help us defend the colony. So if something does attack us here, we can set off the animals. Close this door right here. Is this set? Okay, yeah. We can close this door right here, and the animals will just attack whatever raid that comes in. So that'll help, but I don't want to leave the place totally defenseless with just 2 Highmates here. So I think we have to try and just send Hutch out by himself, which is always super risky, obviously. But look how far it is, man. It's going to be a challenge getting this killed in time before all our food goes bad as it is. So let's go ahead and hit that button. Let's do it. All right. All by his lonesome, Mr. Hutch. Oh boy, check out this notification. Someone in this caravan is psychically bonded by their partner and is not coming with them. These people will be stressed if separated from their bond partners. Hutch, partner Sarah. Yep, we got to do it. She can't come along. I mean, she could, but I'm not going to try that right now. It's just going to be Hutch by himself. This is going to be tougher than I thought about, too. You know, it also, I noticed while I was setting this up, we're down to 19 Gojus because I set him with a couple there. Let's see, did we make the wrong thing? No, we still need some yayo. I tell you, being on a half-year growth cycle is really, really tough, but the psychoid is planted, the Nutriflower is in the ground, so we might end up having to try and get some traders to bring us some Gojus, because again, I started us off with a nice big stack, but we're getting low. Now, I think they're probably carrying some with them, yeah. Each one is assigned to keep 1 permanently on them, but that's it, man. So it's getting pretty tight. Okay, well, there he goes. He has set out, the savior of the colony. Do it, Hutch. Get him. It won't take him long. He's got plenty of food. Once he hits this road, it's going to be pretty quick traveling, but it's still dangerous. Whoa, it's an eclipse. Oh, well, that's the least of our problems right now. Okay, well, her pregnancy has just progressed. into the second trimester. Oh, and we got a psychic drone. Randy's laying it on thick right now. Let's check on our boy here. He's almost arrived, so let's give it a moment here. And boom, generating new encounter. And we're ready. That was a nice quick load. That means there's probably not going to be too much going on. Let's zoom in. Tiny little structure. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, I wish we had had some sort of smoke capabilities, but we don't. Let's see, he needs some sleep, but you know what? Instead of that, let's go ahead and inject a little go juice there, buddy. All right, and he's off. All right, let's see what we can do. This is going to be real tricky with just him, but we're going to manage it. I'm going to sneak him right up over here. Tell you what, let's try and get inside the compound, or inside the structure first. Maybe take it out. I don't actually see any mechs here, so it's just turrets and stuff, which is good. And let's see, we do have a couple of shields, which is hilarious, a high and a low shield. I don't see any explosive power cells, though. Good news is, oftentimes, if you can take one of these turrets out, like, it'll set off its neighbors, too. But we'll see. Let's claim this so he can walk into it. I'm going to hold it open. And there it is. So we can just start shooting away at this thing. Take a while. But killing this first will obviously benefit the colony more than Hutch. But I'm going to go ahead and do this real quick. Okay, there we go. The dynamo has been destroyed. No injuries or anything here to our boy. So now the hard part. We'll get to take these with us. But you have to clear the structures. You can't leave. Or the turrets, I should say. You can't leave. Alright, they're on me. Let's take this one out. He's fine. He's fine. Okay, now he's not so fine. Come on. Trigger it. Trigger it. Couple more shots. Should pull him out. I should pull him back. Let's see. What's his health at? He's okay. He's okay. Stay up, Hutch. Stay up. I need you to survive this, buddy. Oh, headshot. There it is. Pull out, pull out, pull out. All right, he's got a permanent brain injury. God damn it. That's terrible. That's like the worst possible. Let's see. Damn it. Oh, why did I send him alone? Oh, no, I didn't think it through. He can't do medical at all. Not at all. Self-tend? Can't do it. Oh, my God. Strong, you got to wake up. You've got him. Oh, no. Shay's coming with. Oh, my God. I have to send Shay. That's the only option. Okay, he has destroyed most of the turrets here. Oop. All right, he's taken out the last couple ones, though. You can see they've got one mini turret left and this big Inferno, which honestly is not the biggest threat. I'm most worried about this mini slugger. That's what's going to possibly kill him or give him another brain injury, for the love of God. So he's just plugging away. This thing, I don't even know. Oh, okay, yeah, it's a terrible shot. So if you got a couple burns, no big deal. Right, let's go ahead and get this taken care of. Come on, buddy. There we go. Get out. Get out. Whew. Okay, so she is on her way right now, leaving the colony. This is crazy, dude. I should have brought her along initially. I don't know. It just didn't really occur to me then. I forgot that he was incapable of healing altogether. I was going to just have him do it himself. I even brought some medicine along too, just in case. Dang it. So he's got 13 hours to live. I don't think he can make it. Oh my God, this is bad. So the only thing I can think about is maybe setting up a bed here for medical and just having him rest, because obviously he can't even staunch his own wounds right now. Man, just pick up some of that medicine, bro. Just slather it on there. Come on. I don't know if this is going to work. He's got this permanent brain injury. That's crazy. Because the trip here for her, let's speed it up, get her off the map, and I'll show you once we get to the world map how long it's going to be. Your caravan is lost. The following people, animals have been lost with it. How? Oh my God, how did that happen? What the heck? Oh my god. Wait, Shay, cancel. Cancel it, Shay. Hold on a second. Hold on. She's gonna be taking a big hit now. My husband Hutch lost -20 for 30 days. My friend Hutch lost -10. Psychic bond distance negative. I don't know how long. I hope that's not permanently on there. What the heck? Oh my god. Well, it was a disaster from the start, but it's ended even worse. We have lost one of the pillars this early. No, no, no. Well, don't worry. We're not giving up. Certainly not giving up. I mean, we are literally days away from the kids growing up and just starting to really, really take off. Man, that is so bad. I mean, Strong can kind of fill in because she's a decent construction. She sucks at mining, though. I was counting on, Hutch clearing all this out and helping us, but we might have to just, I don't know, go for a small section of it right off the bat. Wow. That changes everything. He sacrificed his life to get rid of that EMI dynamo. Now, see how good it was that I actually got rid of the dynamo first? Oh my god. Guys, I'm so sorry. We have lost Hutch. Oh my god, there it is. Shay the healer has gone catatonic. So she's in a breakdown here. This will last at least a couple of days. These are pretty serious. Like, she's just completely unmoving, doesn't respond, won't eat unless we feed her. So that's a pretty big hit right there. Man, oh man, how long does this guy have? Another 17 days till we can get rid of him. Unless he automatically heals. Sometimes they spontaneously heal. This one's not going to be here for too much longer. Release him right away. Man, we have fallen on hard times all of a sudden. Dang it, dang it. I knew that it's something, she was going to have some sort of breakdown. Obviously, since she's a Highmate and non-violent, it's good because she won't have any violent mental breakdowns at all. Like, she won't go into a murderous rage. Not at all. But this is pretty bad too. She's out of it. Okay, well, Lucia is finally healed up. Like I said, wouldn't take her too long. We're going to get Shepherd. I'm sorry, buddy. You got to wake up, man. You know what else I realized too? Since she's out catatonic, we can't replant the heal root until she wakes up again. Shepherd is just a couple points too low with his planting skills. Plus, he has a terrible planting just by genetics, but... So, I mean, she'll be back eventually. Like I said, it takes a few days in my experience, catatonia. But maybe by then her kid will be up and walking around. We'll see. H2. Wait, that's not right. H2 in 59 days. Okay, so it should be tomorrow, I think. Okay, there it is. Oh, Lady V has awakened from her infancy, or I guess I should say she's grown up. There she is. Let's take a look at her. There she is. Okay, so psychically deaf, kind, delicate. Look at her melee right off the bat, and social. Now she's got the passions for him thanks to her xenotype, or her genes or whatever. Let's see. So she's become a child. Let's remain a colonist, of course. Growth moment. Okay, it just allows her to do stuff, which is huge. Like I said, I'm so excited. All right, so let me set this up. Should be pretty easy. She's actually good at childcare right off the bat. That's crazy. Selling. Oh, so that's for, our hospitality mod. We're going to get there. Don't worry. We're going to get there. All right, let's turn her on all this stuff. She can't do these yet. Very little stuff she can do, but most importantly, she can clean and haul. So actually, I think I'm going to set cleaning to be her priority. We'll set those to a 3. So yeah, absolutely. And I will set her to train here. That's using which I don't think I've set up one yet. Let's go ahead and get one of these built. If I have some sort of textile, try light leather. Here we go. So yeah, this is what training, she'll come and hit this thing. Or if we have alternately a shooting target up, you can make them just specifically work on their shooting and melee skills, which is very handy. Oh boy, well there they are, the whole family. What's left of them? Lady V just had her birthday. Days before, her uncle basically was killed. So, yeah, man. Or days after he was killed, I should say. It's going to be a tough one going on for the next couple episodes, but don't worry, we are still going to persevere. I'm pretty sure we can pull this off. We might have to find another Hussar and try and forcefully recruit him. I wanted to avoid it, although, like I said earlier, it's always a possibility if we need to. Luckily, though, with Hutch's help, we did set up most of the colonies, so we are really good in terms of surviving. I think, like I said, we've got the foundation, everything we need. In fact, we're able to start extending a little bit the walls and stuff like that. So don't give up just yet, guys. Tune in for tomorrow's episode. Hit that like button if you're enjoying the series so far. Leave me some comments down below, and I will see you on the next one.